Yeah, and I've said the whole space exploration, not just politics, sorry. Space exploration, technology, adventure. By now, we also want to be a cost with yes, which basically affects all of us directly or indirectly. I'm talking about the Artemis 2. Now, Artemis is basically a space program. Yedi nipa ekuviem to the far end of the earth. We are seeing now, Obianye be say that you say US fire moon landing, Russia for swako space. Now no Indian for omu crop for no so the robot eko see so. China for so prepare almost space program. Don't ask of Africa. Africa there, you start people, yeah, then see a so we'll come back to that. But then, and next our space program, you know, the Artemis 2 launchy any program, you know, almost cut to the farthest part of the moon. As our farthest part of the moon, said you nipe bianco hoda. Now they are doing this in 2028, 2029. Humans will land again on the moon in 2028, and then in 2030 they will land and then they'll build a permanent base on the moon. US4 and leading this particular exploration almost space agency and the NASA. Now, why am I even giving this news in the first place? Because I said, Nana, how does it concern? It concerns you because a Ghanaian, let's say a person of Ghana or from the University of Ghana, Legon, is part. So what you are watching on the screens is this particular lady. Or the Ghana flag and a koi. It's your friend Christiana H. Koch. Let's put this on the screens. Or say 20 years ago, I was studying abroad at the University of Ghana, Legon. Like spacecraft. It was a positive, life-changing, perspective, deepening experience. Seeing the beauty of Ghana from space reminds me of the amazing people I met there and how, in exploring the world, we learned about ourselves. Into what I said, some exchange program be at the University of Ghana, Legon. A brand new school, no buy no Ghana. She fell in love with the country. In fact, one of the things that she did, and they said, Oko space, or the Ghana flag and the koi. As you can see. So this is a page. She obia our gray mark our Twitter, and the person more like a government official verified. So this NASA, okay, verified. And now Osha all the pictures of posty or posty Ghana for flag. And so or the Ghana flag no etso or the Korean and we chat. And also Ghana for among share. We are taking you to space. Now this lady a dear friend Christiana H. Koch. Yes, and she even also pictures how we see it in its entirety. You could see that this is the timer or more space shuttle, more pictures will follow. What I said, this hey, a brand on Babel lunch, it is a Osha or an American, but then she loved Ghana to the extent or the Ghana flag echo view. And then as time goes on, you see her the current pictures or the Ghana flag echo. Yeah, this is it. And this is something that it's here for Obia Ekawansem, the presidency, almost all news portal, Daily Graphic. Everyone is really happy about this because this just tells you how important the education system in Ghana is. And also, one thing that it confirms is that Legon is just a beacon, the best university in the Sub-Saharan. It is something that Ekoso, it is Obia any ajo. Now let's put this on the screens before you can share in parts, and I say and the impacts. Ghana Web also briefed us a bit about what this is about, and definitely, personally, these are the things that we want to see. She's the first woman, not just the first woman, a first woman now who schooled in Ghana in part. On upon also a Ghana ni preocupe, yemfreni fear, insist fear, akwaba. Now let's put this on the screens for you to know exactly what we are talking about. It will share a year. What we'll put on the screens briefly. I think so. This is it. Or say Ghana Web for reports on the buy or see meet NASA's astronauts. Okay, meet the NASA astronauts who or say meet the NASA astronauts on historic Artemis 2 mission who attended University of Ghana. So this is definitely coming from Ghana Weber, just to confirm that this is something which is not just to trend. It tells you how big this is, and even taking Ghana's flag to the moon, to the far part of the moon, someplace Anipe Bianco Hoda. It just tells you how big this whole thing is. But far from that, there are some interesting things so before we end. No, the whole issue has to do with Nyaba Asanto if Asanto ni kunu. Me no can say there's a different perspective about. And people and married men are sharing their perspective on how honestly, me personally because I said this generation in Bema dopa yes in Beman but Osha is in Beman as a mona makuma and anyways, share this particular video of what a year a course. So some of the near my course are Abraham Van Moshe or the Tuja and now Obi Freya now all church exactly what really went on in terms of this whole breakup, any issues and also or recounted near experience.
What in the rain now concern a year in a brand in him. And now project say no na area say a dear back one a hard drain is a or baby anywhere or pay good man. Woman the woman who can't say a God-fearing man, but woman kumamuno, they love bad boys. Said ni yirni kuni, wawa guess bear 5 and fear and what they or dijani and can what they know what the bed jini kunu na boso. But as a bear na you lose. And where jani who say
on kasa before Singaton and kasa and as a Singaton erano, we obia. Unim relationship wa et said the oba ni mu do e chen be ma no e no sa benya fame ka ho no wa be ye kase yes enti ohu be ma no se be ma no nya the class bi o miss ana no
exactly asem na Abraham wa kan
I to say
wa be who say the level
I to say Obapa Christi ni Pastor Love upon all amania na oba ni fame no e be duru ba bi no na Obapa Christi ni mu ayedu e chen Pastor Love no cry back up. No, we benya ni munyam any fame esne be man. Wow, style bio.
Exactly, Abraham. And Abraham so besha edu baby no. The man was entertaining disrespect too much. Under what circumstance in the name of content? Now I'm oyire edu picture beto ho. No the bear man who throw picture beto ho. No, I beg I say a man I want and what God gave to me. Now we are Bema. What for say a normal? All in the name of content. And you want disrespect to publicly. Who does that? So what to because of say yeah content is disrespect to. Only nam no de bag aswa na you say no ade chobi.
Abraham nyati interviewer na otumi nua duane na otumi na si akoda yi ya de ne ya macho man eduma wufi ho.
You look at this.
And a mechanic in the context of a man should be fearful and ugly. The only power a man has is for the woman to respect him. Sure.
Oh, the man no oba form to woman. Which are age interval no. And so no. Amwano. Until say we hear papa penina what say we so many years no. So why ma wona ye nsi form now ye loser. Akwala no de wani beye form. And I don't know say na fame no or per se odidi ho anasa senti and oba form melo ya to the level say ya bring what be me woni ya ipa mami nama automatically why you abeka say house boy no what treat omo treat no asem ba ye kan asem ba ko pe e fa
me wo mo picture bi o bana me pese ukunu yetietia oni ukunu ko program na wasan she hill oba na she hill na wa yet tin na wa yet titi o baka se na chiriba to be honest ukunu yetia na mu ko program on oba won san she hill emru no oboni film
Exactly. As we be in the back. Also, Abraham. Who
studied Nanadua? Who said Rebecca Emuodu, but Nanado so owo quote to be a or sha na mani mwaye wa peso. Oh, there you Nanado. Oh, Nanado quote or Gigi. No one you do no wa peso. Still, na over nation, Telebaya. Rebecca Uncotiano.
No, I start.
Oh, serious. Oh, serious.
Oh, yes, short but in mood.
Yes.
Oh, yes, short but in mood.
Yeah.
Abraham, on say, who experience I won't. And say, here, yeah, who can watch me? Or people say, oh, Abraham, oh, Casado. But in reality, the moment I know you be piano, you are brain, what cover also. Them man in any monyam katane so, not the other way round. Oh, my crying now, you Eddie was a dada, now dada. The man was losing himself. Said you no ni dimina de born na nkasa no o ma kwan e ma ge yi chinchim na ene de akwa akowie ge na nya mental view bi say me pe be ma wo so wa wo 6 parts wa be ka in the name of